Welcome to that one show.
Welcome to that one show.
Yes.
Where we replaced Eric with Luke this week.
It has been quite a while, boys.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yes, it has been quite some time.
I noticed a pattern. It's like whenever you show up for like a few weeks, you're there, then not there, then there, then or whatever, and then you're gone for like 8 weeks in a row, and then you come back for like 2 or 3 more, and then you're gone again.
Like my scheduling is so off because sometimes I'm with my band, or I'm fucking beat from the weekend after getting fucked up with stripper sluts and drinking. So
Living the rock star life.
we can edit that out, right?
I mean, if you want me to, I can.
Stripper sluts can be censored, maybe.
Well, yeah, because that's kind of derogatory towards women, and YouTube won't allow that.
No.
Yeah, no, YouTube won't allow anything these days.
No, you can talk about whoever you want.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna get harassed. So.
As long as it's not like really bad.
No, I'm not dropping the horror door.
That would be
I'm not screaming racial obscenities or.
Yeah, we don't need any of that.
We're not reenacting that concert with a woman pissed on a man.
Oh God.
Did you hear about that?
How dare it. I'm pissed she got in trouble for that.
What?
I know, dude.
Wait,
It's
what?
her
They were
own
just having
show.
fun, bro.
Yeah. Some guy went to
Yeah.
a concert and the female
Some,
singer
like,
is like hot. I forget what the band's name is
It's
called.
some like punk, like prog kind of weird fucking indie
Weird
band, right?
fusion.
Yeah,
So
it's some weird
basically,
indie band.
This guy showed up with a cup taped to his chest and a note on his forehead that says "Piss on me."
He
The fucking
jumped
found-
on stage.
No. The girl fucking pointed him out in the crowd and she said, "Bring the guy up here as security." She pissed on him
In front of the crowd
in front
while they were
of millions,
performing.
not millions, but like a couple thousand people. And then she told security, "Get him the fuck out of here. I'm done.
What?
I'm done." is
Bro,
what
that
she
dude
said.
had the time of his life, though.
Oh, I
got
bet
to
he
see-
did.
he got to see
That dude
Coochie and
was
got
so
pissed on.
happy.
He got to see Coochie and got pissed
Bro, he
on.
went there specifically for that, and he got what he wanted.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, he
that's
did. He
fucking
beat
funny.
his mission.
Yeah, dude, he did it.
Mission passed. Respect
You know what?
plus.
Yeah,
That is fucking
respect
great.
plus.
Dude, that reminds me of the new GTA games. Well, not new, but the remastered GTA.
Oh boy, yeah, they're
They're interesting.
they're a thing.
They
I've been
look
playing
goofy.
San Andreas.
Why does Tommy Rossetti look like he's got noodles for arms? Like
Why
they're
does
so
everybody
shiny.
Everybody looks like that
They're
now.
so shiny. It's a mobile game company that redid
Yeah,
the entire
we
game.
made it.
That is disappointing. Like,
Bro, I mean, at least Tommy's face is nice.
yeah,
Like it looks like Tommy Rossetti.
I've been having a fuck ton of fun with it, though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've been playing so much San Andreas.
Oh, yeah, how far are you?
Touch.
I'm still at this, like, the bank robbery. I still haven't got past that. I fucking hate that mission.
yeah.
I was just fucking around and
Just
free
you
roaming the
I
other
want to
day.
get back into 3 and Vice City. Those are the first 2 I played. The
Yeah.
first GTAs I played.
3 and Vice City were also my first 2, and then I got San Andreas.
Yeah.
Because I had all 3 of
connected
them.
much with them. I never connected much with San Andreas.
San
Vice
Andreas
City
has a
was
really, really good story.
Yeah.
I really like
Samuel
it.
Jackson's in it, isn't
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the cop.
He's the corrupt cop.
he? Yes, that's right. There's another fucking famous actor.
There's a lot of famous actors in those older games.
Yeah. Isn't Weird Al Yankovic a fucking DJ on the radio?
I think he might be. I know Axl Rose is on San Andreas.
Is he?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's Axl Rose or it's someone else from Guns N' Roses.
It's probably Axl.
I think it's Axl.
For some, okay, GTA does this a lot though. They'll have like cameo voice actors,
Yeah.
like really famous people. Like in the fucking GTA 5, like one of the newest updates.
Oh,
there
I know
was
what
the
you're-
fucking the KO Pierco heist, where it's like they added a whole new island where it's just a heist island. You go there, you get drugs or money or whatever, you go back, and like. But the cutscene to get to the island for the first time, it's got Dr. Dre, like just him.
No, it's
Yeah,
just it's
him.
Dr.
It's
Dre.
just him. His
It's
character, it's Dr. Dre in the game. So he's just like, all right, everybody get on the jet. We got everybody here, and then like your character's standing there, and then all of a sudden a car pulls up. You're like, oh, I wonder who's gonna come out of this car. Fucking Dr. Dre comes out of the car. They're like, oh, Dr. Dre, you made it.
Dr.
You did
Dre,
it."
motherfucker.
They were calling him Dr. Dre. I was like, why is this?
Why the fuck is
What
he
happened?
in GTA?
I guess that's where our reality and the GTA reality kind of like meet. in this like void we're in is Dr. Dre.
Oh, shit,
He is the link between
He
the
is the
worlds.
link. Yeah.
He's the goat.
He's the
Next
he's
thing
the-
you know, we're gonna get 50 Cent.
universal constant.
Yeah, then 50 Cent comes in.
Yeah, 50 Cent comes in, he's like, I have many men.
Yeah.
Many men.
That's a
Dude, I played D12 last night, and I heard it, like, the fucking first half of Purple Pill start. I was like, shut it off. Nobody in my family likes rap, and nobody will like that song.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, turn it off, because it was the uncensored version, like the unedited one.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I would've got my shit kicked in for that.
Yeah.
that's a fun song.
It is a fun song.
It is really fun, I do like it.
I-
I have My Band, which is fucking hysterical.
Man, this song is so bad,
It's
but I love
so
it.
It's alright. It's kind of goofy. It's just got its own thing.
Yeah,
D12 is like
it's a super.
I think their first album is like really good. I reviewed them.
Yeah, you
already,
talked
but
about them already.
I
Oh wait,
think
you did
that-
a whole like the album series?
Yeah, I did one on all of D12.
Oh, no shit.
I said that the first album is really good. Fight Night, like I think it's Fight Night, right?
No, it's
What is it called?
I forget what it's called.
Devil's Night.
Devil's
Night. The first one is really good. There's a lot of really good songs on it, and it was back when Eminem was like in his prime. So every song on that album is like really good. D12, they were all really good. And then the second one, we were kind of getting into to what is it? The era where he was kind of falling off a little bit.
Oh, like that
Like
2004
The 2004 encore era where he was doing Just Lose It and like he was kind of going into his goofy age.
When the fuck was Recovery?
2010.
That was 2010, and then
That's when I met
Relapse was
Nick.
2008.
9. Yeah. Something like that. I almost bought the 10-year anniversary stuff for Relapse, but I didn't. Instead, I got the 20th anniversary for Slim Shady LP.
Yes, Superior.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. That's my favorite album by him.
You know what we didn't talk about yesterday? While we were here, me and AJ have been doing.
Oh yeah, we
Halo
didn't talk
3.
about this on the podcast. We talked about Halo 3, but the new thing we did.
What we just did. Halo servers for the 360 are going down at the end of this year.
January.
Tell me about that.
They pushed it back
So-
to January 22nd.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So you have an
more
extra
time.
month.
We have more time. So me, AJ, Nick, and Caleb, our friend Caleb, you know Nick,
Yeah.
we've all been grinding out Halo 3. Like right now, multiplayer campaign, everything.
Yeah.
We played the whole legendary campaign and we collected every single skull from every single level.
We did miss one though. I had to go back and get one.
You had to go get back. Did you
Yeah.
get it?
I got it.
Okay. And now we have one. We did the one thing that thought was gonna take a long time, but didn't take a long time. That was Vidmaster Challenge. We did it in an hour and 10 minutes.
What was the Master Challenge?
So on Legendary with the Iron Skull on, you have to beat Halo with
The last
Ghosts.
mission.
The last mission, which is Halo in Halo 3, you have to do the entire Warthog run with Ghosts though. You can't do it on
Where
Warthogs.
the fuck do you find the ghost? Because I never found
There's
one once.
4 ghosts
They, like,
that
spawn.
spawn on the. Remember when you get to the beginning of the mission, all the flood pods are dropping down. You have to climb up the tower to get to where the top of the installation is.
Yeah.
Like on that tower, 4 ghosts will spawn. Like near like the second like balcony, I guess, and you can jump down and get in them, and you can finish the level like that. It took us an hour and 10 minutes. We swear to God it was gonna take us like 4 hours.
Although
So,
to be fair, half of the struggle was getting to the ghosts.
yeah, half of the struggle was getting up that tower. That's what I said though.
Yeah.
Remember when we first started the level? You guys were like, the worst part of this is gonna be once we actually get to like the Warthog run, because that was gonna be a pain in the ass no matter what. Because beating the Warthog run with ghosts is fucking difficult. I've done it before.
Because the
Like
ghosts
before
are
the Vidmaster
slower.
Challenge, I've done it. I've done it with mongooses. I've done it with ghosts, and I've done it with Warthogs.
Jesus.
So I know how hard it is, but you can
That
we
thing
did
is
it
so
pretty
intense.
fast. We the most difficult part was getting up that tower fighting the flood, because the Iron Skull is on. So one of us dies, we all die, and we restart from last checkpoint.
Oh yeah, that's like in fucking when we played Legendary
Yeah.
in Halo 2. That was fucking rough, man.
Yeah, did it.
We did
do it.
I gotta play Halo 3.
We had to restart on the Warthog run. We died a lot.
We did die a lot.
We died a lot. And that's because it was mostly all of us trying to keep up with each other.
Yeah.
Because whoever was in the back of the line was fucked.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, if you're in the back, you die.
Yeah. Because the Ghost isn't as fast as the Warthog, believe it or not.
So, yeah, it's actually slower.
Yeah, so you have to, like, constantly be boosting all the time. And when you're boosting, you can't turn. Yeah. So you have to stop boosting to turn and then boost again. So it was just...
a fucking shit.
It was all trial and error, because we would fuck up like 30 times in a row, and then we'd finally get it. And
we get another checkpoint, and then we die another 30 times.
There was one checkpoint where I kept, like, running into a wall.
Oh, yeah.
I was like... Immediately, I kept spawning
into the wall.
Boosting into a wall. So, like, every time we would die, I'd be like, okay, I have to ready. So I had to pull back the stick and try and not hit the wall. And then I'd have to turn my Ghost and, like, go around the corner. And then I'd be last, and then I'd fall off because I was last.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, that same checkpoint I was spawning going towards a wall, too. So I'd always have to turn hard left every time I spawned. I'm like, ah. But then that next checkpoint was smooth sailing.
Was it just you two, or is it like you two and Caleb and Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to do it. You have to do
it with 4 people. So that's what we did.
Yeah.
Now we have to go get multiplayer achievements, which I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think it's possible for us to get all of them. It is technically, it's physically possible for us to get all of the multiplayer achievements, but fuck that. I'm not doing that shit.
I got a few of them. I don't have all. I'm not gonna get all.
There's
no way.
That is a Herculean task. Like, yeah. You have to be real good, and you have to do some things at certain times of the year in order to get it done. Like,
yeah, there's like one achievement for doing something on the 7th day of the month.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Okay. So technically, we could do all of the
if you adjust the time.
If I just like we could do it because we're in that time frame.
We still have 2 more 7ths coming up.
Yeah, we could totally do it, but we would have to spend so much time playing Halo 3. It would have to be an insane amount of time.
It's okay. Let's just move on to Halo Reach then.
Yeah, we'll probably do Halo.
Because I think Reach is shutting down the same day, so.
Reach 2. Reach. I think story-wise, that is the most depressing Halo game I've ever played.
Oh yeah, it's really.
Oh, definitely.
It's really fucked up.
ODST I thought was depressing. Reach takes it to another level.
We could also do ODST campaign. I didn't even think about
shit!
that.
I didn't think about it.
Have you ever played the ODST campaign?
I haven't beaten it, but I've played a bit of it.
It's a good game.
ODST's campaign it's basically when you're on Earth, post Master Chief leaving Earth, going to the One Ring in Halo 2.
Okay.
And then it bleeds into Halo 3.
Halo ODST takes place the exact same time as Halo 2.
Okay.
Chief is off fighting the Covenant the same time you are in that part of the game.
Yeah, well, you're on Earth. You're in Africa, still fighting against the Covenant that are trying to glass the world. But this is also when the Brutes take over after the Elites get knocked off their position, and then they start the Brute Rebellion. Not the Brute Rebellion. The Elite Rebellion's gonna come up in 3.
Yeah, Halo 3 ODST. When it first came out, people fucking hated it.
Yeah, I heard it was very popular.
Well, because it was a fully priced game, and it really shouldn't have been.
It should have been DLC.
Hey, it really well, that was the plan, I think, originally. The plan was originally for Halo 3 ODST to be DLC, but Microsoft's deal with Bungie was that they owed them 6 Halo games or something.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, yeah, you owe us, I think it was like, you owe us 5 Halo games. So you need to make, you made your 3 Halo games, you need to make 2 more or you're going to be in trouble.
So they made ODST and Reach?
Yeah, so they made ODST and Reach.
ODST was just reusing assets besides the fact that they didn't have the battle rifle, which is a stupid idea because during that time the battle rifle was the main weapon.
We didn't need the battle rifle, we had the suppressed SMG, which was not bad, it's just, why?
It's cool looking, it's really cool looking. But it was like
fucking... And there was no dual wielding, so you can't...
It was like fucking paper cuts.
I hate that they got rid of the dual wielding.
Yeah, that shit was
paper cuts at 900 RPM is how I can describe the fucking SMG.
Oh my god.
It was very good. It was so fun. Yeah. I like ODST though. It's a hard game, but
it's
pretty
difficult.
good. It's more open than anyone. because you have like the streets of New Mombasa are like completely open when you're playing rookie missions. So like you can just travel around, and you can actually find secrets. There's like a bunch of like collectibles in that game. Like there's a fuck ton of them, and there's also like secret places where you can find things like warthogs and mongooses and scorpions. Just like open garages in the map. Like you can. Me and Nick one time found an alley that had like a garage door and it had mongooses and like rifles in it, and we were like, "Oh, this is awesome!"
I'm going around the city now, fucking coming up. You know what's sad is I'm a lore nerd for Halo. I love the story for that. When I bought Bad Blood, the ODST book, and it was about Buck becoming a Spartan.
Yeah.
At the end of the book, June approaches him and is like, "Hey, you want to be a Spartan?"
Yeah.
And Buck was like, "I'll think about it." But halfway through the book, as the Alpha 9 is the group of ODSTs you play as throughout ODST.
Okay.
The rookie is in his like.
Oh yeah, they did her dirty.
Rookie gets captured by a fucking group of insurrectionists, which is the other faction that the humans fight, and gets murked.
Oh. Yeah, he dies.
Like he's held hostage.
He gets shot
and
in the
then
back of the head.
Murked.
Yeah. What
tragic.
You know what's funny? I was joking about it one time is that the reason Spartans exist in Halo is because they wanted something to fight insurrectionists, because that was the original threat. There was no such thing as the Covenant.
Okay.
But the UNSC created Oni created Spartans to fight basically. But what I was trying to say is the insurrectionists were just like people.
Yeah.
They're literally normal civilians who are just fighting a corrupt government. Because the UNSC works for the government, and the government kind of fucking sucks. It's super, like, it's super fascist, like, super, and, like, basically, what is it, the insurrectionists are basically, like, just union workers who are on union strikes.
Yeah.
And so,
across the galaxy,
the funniest part is that the UNSC developed Spartans as union busters to literally just destroy unions.
Oh my god.
Like, Master Chief's original was just to just destroy these poor farmers on some
annihilate
country.
their fucking world.
Just
bro.
like, yeah.
Just literally rain fire upon all
This dude who wanted to be a moa farmer has Master Chief on his door, just like smashing his skull in.
with a fucking rifle, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
What?
But then they were like, "Oh no, aliens! I guess we have a new problem now, guys."
We have aliens.
You can leave the poor farmers alone.
You can leave the farmers alone now.
There was a story called Halo Silent Storm. It's a graphic novel, and it's basically recounting the early days of Master Chief and Blue Team. Basically, the first half of the story is Master Chief and Blue Team caving in human beings' skulls.
Yeah, because that's what they were meant for.
And then the Covenant show up, and they're like, "Fuck, the aliens with the blue goo juice are here. Sorry, people, but we have to leave." And they're they leave every single insurrectionist to fend for themselves.
Against
they all die. They all fucking die. Every single human being besides Blue Team fucking dies on that planet.
Because they left them there.
They abandoned them. They're like, "You're insurrectionists."
Yeah, you guys got that.
No, they were meant to fucking kill other people. That's what they were built for, but
Dude,
I guess they became useful.
fucked. That is so fucked. Especially, like, looking back on it now, as I'm older and realize that video games' backstories are getting more and more fucked as I learn about them.
I think
I never understood that the insurrection was a fucking union strike on
It was something
steroids.
I've wanted to talk about for a while, is that it seems that, like, there's, like, the more people who are casual and people who are more into, like, the things they do. Like, AJ, you're more casual with a lot of your interests. Like, you're not, like, super... Like, you like Halo, but you don't know everything about Halo.
I mean, I could tell you a lot about Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
it's
like so much fucking fun, dude.
But then there's, like, Luke over here who likes Halo. He knows every fucking aspect about Halo. He knows the whole lore. He knows how everything happens.
The space drive
It seems that within the last, like, 10 years, or, like, the last... I'd probably say, like, the last 10 years, it seems that a lot of more nerdy things are getting more in-depth.
Yeah.
And, like, they have to... Your world doesn't make... It's like, the further we go into it, the less your world has, the less interesting it is.
Yeah,
for most
definitely.
people. So like you have to have thousands of years of lore now for your world in order for people to even care about it.
That's why
You can't have an interesting story with just like a linear story. It's like back in the early you have to have so much information or people don't care. People don't seem to care about a singular story anymore. Even though you can make a singular story really good, in the early 2000s we were making superhero movies about one superhero.
Oh yeah.
You would have a movie
those were terrible.
But here's the thing: is some of those were good. Like Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man's worked.
Like that's what I was gonna say.
Let's take something like Hulk. That movie's
that was
awful.
so fucking boring.
Yeah, I will say
barely
like a lot of those movies are bad. But my point is that you can't have like a movie anymore where it's like just Batman, because people are gonna see just Batman and they're gonna be like, well, where's everybody else? Because this is the DC universe and this is just a Batman movie, but we can't have Batman without everybody. People can't seem
They
to
expect a lot.
They
more
expect
now.
a lot more now. And because the standard has been set so high due to Marvel and DC
Thanks,
and
Marvel.
Legendary Films making their giant cinematic universes, it's hard to have a singular story. It seems like you can have the story with Spider-Man, but you have to explain why Iron Man's not here. Like you can have a story with Superman, but you have to explain why Batman isn't helping him out. Because you've set such a high standard, you have to a lot of the time people don't care if you're making a smaller story because they just want the next bigger story.
That's like the new Batman movie because Robert Pattinson's Batman has Catwoman, the Riddler, the Penguin, and then Batman himself, which is now fucking pissing me off because the Tim Burton Batman literally had one villain and one hero, Batman and Joker.
Yeah.
And it was the Penguin. In Batman Returns, but they also brought Catwoman.
Yeah.
It was just two, or they throw in an extra character on the side to make it three and even it out.
I think the Penguin is gonna be. He's in this movie, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's a minor character.
Because
Because I've seen the trailer. He's not like
he's not
in the forefront of everything. He's kind of just like the side joke.
The Riddler is, and the Riddler is like the fucking Zodiac killer.
Yeah, he's more like a Zodiac killer kind of guy now.
Which is weird.
He's like Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
Remember people were saying the Zodiac killer was Ted Cruz just because they
I remember
like
he went into the meme though.
Like, he doubled down.
Yeah,
on
he
it.
doubled down on it too. He was like, "Yeah, bro, I did it."
And then they allegedly found the killer 4 years after he died, but then they found out, oh wait, this isn't actually the killer.
Yeah, there was a thing a couple weeks ago where they were like, "We found the Zodiac killer," and then like they found out like 2 days after that, that's not him.
And then that guy had been dead for like since like
Yeah.
2018, 19.
Yeah.
So like okay.
It was just some random dead guy that they accused of being.
Yeah, the Zodiac killer was a fucking whack job to begin with.
Who's to say he's not dead yet?
Exactly. I don't know if he's dead yet.
I mean,
who the fuck knows?
There's a good chance he could have been.
What if one of us is the Zodiac killer?
The world may never know.
It's true.
What was I saying earlier?
I may have been around in the 1950s, murdering, is it raping women and killing men?
I think it was killing.
Killing
I think he was just killing them.
It's just like straight up murder.
Yeah, I think it's just murder.
I think it was just murder.
I could be wrong, so.
I don't know, because I remember there was a movie that came out and it was like the Zodiac killer, and
There's this chance that the Zodiac killer saw the movie on the Zodiac killer.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy to think about.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah, it's me.
Look, Mom on TV. Look, there I am, Gary. There I am.
That's like
the SpongeBob.
there I am, Gary. There I am.
It's just like his face. It's like, oh. So we were talking about
I was just saying
in-depth lore.
That
Everything needs to have fucking
it kind of started with things like and it's not even like superhero movies. It's also fantasy worlds and stuff now. Like George R.R. Martin kind of built
Lord of the Rings.
He did Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Well, the Lord of the Rings is the same way because back in the early 2000s, the Lord of the Rings was a singular fucking story, and they had snippets of the background.
You know, the Lord of the Rings is a children's book. The first one.
Oh, is it?
It's like super short,
I mean,
and it was mostly songs. The first Lord of the Rings book is like a really short story.
I thought the
But,
Hobbit
like,
came
The
first.
Hobbit came first, yeah. The Hobbit itself was I think it was a kid's book. And it was mostly, like, just, like, songs and, like, stuff. So they had to make it 3 movies. So they kind of, like, came up with things or, like, also, like, kind of really, really stretched it out. Because it's not supposed to be that long.
No, it's like it's like 2 movies at most.
No, it's like 1 movie.
Really?
Yeah,
It's like a short film, actually.
it's really not that long.
You can condense it into like a
The Hobbit
15-minute
was
film.
a movie.
Oh, yeah,
There's an old
cartoon.
animated
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It's bad, but
There's an animated Lord of the Rings that was kind of shit.
yeah.
Like Smeagol looks like a fucking dwarf.
Yeah, I've seen it.
He's got hair and he's got like fucking longer ears.
But I got sidetracked again. There was the it's that we have such an amazing standard for worlds now. Like, if your world isn't good unless you can explain how it was made and how it ended. Like,
Yeah.
you can't have a singular story like you used to be able to. Because people will just question what else is happening in the world.
Why do you think I added so much depth to the One Life server?
The One Life server was such a... there's so much One Life server lore. It's so stupid.
What the fuck is One Life server?
Oh, I know all of the One Life server lore.
Oh yeah,
What
tell
is
it
it?
to me
Our
right now.
Minecraft One Life server.
So basically, the premise is it was a community world where, like, you know, you just do life stuff. Like, you have a job, you pay taxes, you try, and if you die though, you're out.
Yeah.
You don't get.
Oh my
you get the
fucking
lead.
god, that is funny.
You don't get a
Dude.
second chance.
Dude, that is so fucking funny.
But there was jobs, there was currency, there was money, there was war.
There was war.
You were me, you were in a country with nuclear arms.
Like it got pretty.
You got fucking serious over there.
It got
bro.
crazy over there.
I went to war with Mexico. I went to war with...
And
What
we had a good cause
I
against
went to
Mexico.
war with Jake for a little bit. I went to war...
I had to break that up. Their war was pretty much like a slap fight over land, and I had to break
Yeah,
them
it
up
was a
for
slap fight over land,
before the
and
big
it was
stuff
also we kind of had a bit of a Cold War for a little bit, where we were stocking up weapons, me and Jake.
Bro, wait, like Jake Elliott?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, that is
Me and
funny
him
as
had a
shit.
complete arms race where it was just us collecting TNT and weapons for like a couple weeks.
Jesus
It
fucking
was just like,
Christ.
no, you don't fucking come over here. I will shoot the fuck out of you.
It's alright, then we all vanguarded against communism.
Yeah, we all kind of.
Until the nukes fell.
Yeah.
Oh, they ended the world?
Well, technically no.
Technically, no. I was fine.
The world kept going, because like, it was limited exchange.
They took out my storage unit, but everything else was there.
Well, you probably got bombed because you were a fucking... What, were you the communist country?
No,
No.
it wasn't any of us.
I was a good country.
Well,
Yeah,
why the fuck were you stocking arms?
Because Jake's a
Because
dick.
Jake's a dick. He was gonna come after
He
me.
was gonna try and blow him up. They were on the same island too.
We were all on the same tiny little island. I was just defending myself, man. That man
I didn't want to
was
see that entire island blow up.
And fucking turn into nothing but paste.
Yeah.
I remember building my wall higher.
Yeah, I remember I'm
Mexico.
adding like extra.
Because I had built, it was a completely iron wall. Like iron.
Oh, what the fuck?
So it was 3 blocks of iron and then lanterns and then like an actual wall over top of it to make sure like nobody can fucking get through it.
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck?
So
You had to be ready.
You preparing for the worst and hoping for the best.
I had stocked up on like so much shit. I was ready for war.
But then I made peace.
We had to come together.
Yeah.
Come
Exactly.
together!
Exactly.
I bought Sethi Swan's house.
Oh no.
What?
So here's the thing. Sethi Swan is somewhat of a
He's a-
legend on the One Life server. somewhat
Yeah.
of
In the
Gee,
early
a-
days.
in the early days of the One Life server,
He was only there for like the first 50
Sethi
years.
Swan was basically like the richest person on the server, and he was like he owned everything basically. So because we had currency and business, and like you could buy things and sell things, So
what do you do by business?
Seti Swan had this giant house in the middle of AJ City.
At the time of it being built, it was the biggest house in the world.
It was the biggest house in that world. And I bought it. And then I burnt that motherfucker to the ground and I built a farm on top of it.
And then I banned him from buying any more historic landmarks.
Yeah, I was gonna buy Chris's house and do the same thing, but I wasn't allowed to.
Oh, that was considered an historic landmark?
Yeah, because it was like one of the oldest houses.
It was like one of the oldest houses in the city, and I burnt it down and built a farm on top of it. So what was history is now potatoes.
Yeah.
It's now feeding my plants and produce.
It wasn't even in your own country though. You just you
bought it out of his country.
What the fuck?
I own,
dude, foreign exchange.
I own
is lit.
so much land in his country.
Dude, foreign exchange in your guys' world is lit.
Oh, it was interesting.
I own a lot of land in AJ's country.
Yeah, you own a bit. I mean, it's...
Oh, what, are they just called the countries, or is it like actual names?
Yeah, AJ has a country, I have a country.
Dude, I gotta play.
You don't need a country, you can like live in
Yeah, you
someone
can live
else's.
in somebody's country, but I am powerful.
I am powerful.
I mean, there's
I
enough
am
room in that
strong.
world to make more, but as of, I think, 2019 or last year, the server shut down.
Yeah, we're done playing it. We're done playing it. It was really fun.
Tell me, you guys finished up the resources. We're like, fuck this, we're done.
Yeah, well, we started in the year 1600, I think I started it, and we went up to 2100.
The One Life server was like the most fun I think I had ever had in Minecraft.
Oh, it was
like
so much
always
fun.
the
You
most
went no, not 1,000 years. You went 500 years?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah, it was 500 years of... I mean, and I made lore that goes further back.
Yeah,
So
I
that's-
stockpiled every single newspaper that ever was printed.
Oh, yeah.
In my
Like, at the end of every year, starting in, like, 2000, I printed out newspapers and, like, gave them out to all the countries to give out world updates to.
Yeah, and I had a library of them. And then I cheated and duped a bunch of them, and now I have like 10 of each newspaper all in my library. Yeah. I also wrote a few books. I'm also a renowned author in the world.
It's true.
What are you, Chuck Tingle?
Yeah. I put boner and binary code on a book and gave it to AJ, and I sold it for a
That was awful. I think I immediately threw the book out after I translated it.
I'm a fucking millionaire.
Millions of dollars, baby!
Yeah.
So, in more nerd news, I kind of got back into Dragon Ball recently because I
Dragon
didn't
Ball!
I didn't know there was a new Goku action figure that just came out
Yeah.
from Japan,
There's
and he
a new-
looks just like the fucking
there's a new
Cell
movie,
Saga
too.
one. There is?
Yeah, it's a CG. They're doing a CG movie.
Does it look like shit?
It doesn't look awful.
It looks
Is
okay.
like,
It's a lot like it's kind of like Fighters, their art style. Dragon Ball Fighters.
Thank God.
Kind of like that.
I don't mind the fighter style.
Yeah,
That
it kind of looks
nice.
like that.
Okay, I can live with that. As long as it's still got the fucking Toriyama look and feel, I'm happy.
All I know Dragon Ball 4 is the over 9,000 meme. 'cause I'm
Akira
old.
Toriyama can only draw like 5 faces.
No, you're not wrong.
He
You're
can
not
only
fucking
draw,
wrong.
He can draw 5 faces and 10,000 hairstyles. That is all he knows how to do. He
But
can-
everything else is like all the
Yeah.
fucking new guy. The
Like
new
if
artist.
you look at a normal person can look at a Dragon Ball character and like they
Shit
have
the bed.
a lot of people don't know who they are because they all do kind of look the same.
Oh,
Like they
no.
all do have like a really similar look. They all wear
Yamcha?
very similar colors. They all like if I show my mom a picture of Krillin, Yamcha, and Goku, she would be like, I don't fucking know. They all look the same.
Yamcha and Krillin are fucking.
Yeah.
No, excuse me. Tien and Krillin can be the same person.
The
Yamcha and
the bald
Goku can
guy.
be the same fucking person.
It's the bald. It's the guys in the orange.
The guys
Because
in
they
the
all
orange.
have like the same facial structure with a different hairstyle. That's
Yeah.
it. That's the
And
only.
the
difference
eyes are
between most of
different.
them.
The eyes are different depending on the
Some
character.
of them have like facial things though. Some of them will have like a scar or like
Yamcha-
a tattoo or something.
Yamcha and Bardock have stars to denotate them.
There you go.
Piccolo is just an alien.
Yeah, you could tell Piccolo apart because he's green.
He's a fucking green pickle
Yeah.
ass motherfucker.
Oh my god. He just
Frieza is 3 feet tall, and Goku's like almost 6 foot. So
Nice.
like the picture of them just like looking down and Frieza looking up at him, that's not like, oh, they fucked up the art. No, like that's how tall
it's supposed
Frieza
to be.
is. He's fucking short.
Dragon Ball, I used to really like Dragon Ball as well. I'm not too into it anymore. I can't get it. I love it. Like, I really like it because it's part of my childhood, but man, I can't. It's got goofy, man.
It got really goofy. Like with the Tournament of Power, I was so confused.
I like it, but it's just, I don't know.
Why the fuck do we need Jiren? He barely got enough fucking backstory, and he was basically
I don't even know
punching bag for
I don't
Goku.
know anything about it.
Oh,
Like, I genuinely
basically,
know nothing about Super.
You know how?
Because after a while, Dragon Ball kind of got old for me, and I just kind of fell off it. I kind of like I like the games and stuff.
The games are so much.
I had a fun in Xenoverse 1 and 2.
Did you get Kakarot?
No.
Kakarot's basically just a long version of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And he plays a couple of different characters, but it's mostly about
It's
Goku.
mostly just Goku, yeah.
Goku.
And then there's a DLC you can play as Trunks.
Did you know that like Goku is like the most recognized character in the country of Mexico?
Is he actually?
Yeah, he's like the most recognizable character for like boys in Mexico.
Wow.
For some reason, they love it. They fucking
love Dragon Ball down
Like
there.
apparently, yeah. Well, it's also here. Also in America,
Okay.
Goku is also like a really big like.
He's a big icon. In
He's
the
a
fucking anime
massive
scene.
icon. But like, yeah.
It kind of reminds me, like, you know the system, the Sega Master System? I'm assuming
Yeah.
Zach knows.
I never played many.
Yeah, I know the
consoles.
Sega Master.
It's pretty much like their answer to the NES, so like before the Genesis. For some reason, even to this day, it is like crazy popular to have one in Brazil.
Yeah.
What?
Like to this day,
Oh,
they're
the
still
Brazilians
making them.
love Sega Master System.
A system that came out in like I think 1987
I
is
also
still
know
being
that.
made today by like a third-party company in Brazil.
Yeah, because they love it.
Yo, we should fucking go online and buy a third-party fucking Master System.
I'd buy an original. I mean, that'd be more money, but still, I don't. That's one of the few systems that's like kind of big that I don't own.
Well, I never really played much of the SNES and the other generations. I've never played the
SNES.
Atari. I've only played the fucking Nintendo.
The SNES.
I've only played the NES. That's the only fucking old
NES.
console I've played.
The NES is a great console.
Yeah, that thing is fun though. It's got so many classics.
I played Legend of Zelda and Mario on it a lot.
I played. I didn't play much NES. I didn't play NES and SNES until I started coming over here because I never had the chance to.
Yeah.
But I'd played things like N64 and I've played GameCube and.
I've never played a GameCube once in my life.
Really?
GameCube
They
is-
were at the McDonald's for a while
I
when we were kids.
I didn't have that chance as a kid because my parents were like, the Xbox and the Wii's are gonna melt your brain, and then they gave me a Wii. And then I got Call of Duty Black Ops on the Wii. And then the first thing you hear is,
Alright, look, I like Call of Duty Black Ops on the Wii.
I thought it was so fucking funny
It
looking
is.
back on it. I was like, bro, these graphics are potato, but it's so funny how they got an M-rated game that's like super hardcore on this fucking family-friendly
play
console.
that bad on the Wii. That's
Yeah.
the problem. Like the motion control.
No,
it's
not bad.
terrible. It's like it's not like the best, but if you've never played Black Ops before and you played it, you'd be like, hey, this ain't.
This ain't fucking bad. Dude, I remember
it's
playing
the same game.
I remember playing Zombies on the Wii for the first time, and I shit my pants, and I turned it off. I was like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah, on the zombies for the Wii, on the map Kino, that is the only version of that map where you can get buy the AUG off the wall.
Really?
Yeah,
I
you
never
can buy
saw
it
that.
by on the stage, buy it on the theater, like by the
That
teleporter.
replaces the M16.
No, it doesn't replace the M16. It's you know the podium in front, like on the theater, it's right there.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, like where the turret usually is, like up top, like down below, you can buy the AUG.
Gotcha. What time are we at?
I don't know.
We've been talking for a while.
I think we've probably been going for like almost 40.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk
About
about?
35
I mean,
minutes.
I had a fucking decent banger at my place.
Yeah, we can talk about the party. How was the party?
So after you guys left, a lot of strangers that I didn't know showed the fuck up at my house. I'm not gonna lie.
I saw those people come. I'm like, oh, that's
So
my queue.
so one actually, 5 of them I knew.
Oh, okay, that's good.
3 of them were strippers I knew. 1 kid I know from the strippers, and the other kid I worked with as a fucking coworker down here at Matt Blatt. He quit that job, and now he's working as a tow truck driver for another company. But he's gonna try and quit that job, make his own company as a tow truck driver, and expand on it. Yeah. And now he's DJing at the fucking titty bar I go to all the time. And I'm like,
what
dude,
a world.
Yeah, what a world. And the one stripper that I have relations with fucking shows up out of nowhere, and I was like, who the fuck are you? Like, it was like my heart dropped in a sad but good way. I was like, I hope I get laid tonight. And I didn't, and I'm getting ready to whip a brick through somebody's window. Like, boom!
Depressed.
Depressed. I'm pressed.
You are pressed.
But it was still a fun time nonetheless.
Yeah, I had fun there.
I'm glad you guys did.
Yeah.
That's sake, or sake, however you pronounce it. Is it sake?
I think it's sake.
Dude, that shit's wild. I had a nip of it after you left. I was like, bro, that shit's different.
It's very different. It's not like, have you ever had sake?
Yeah, I tried it yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It's very, it doesn't have like a super crazy flavor to it.
Yeah.
It's super subtle. And it's one of those things, if you drink it cold, like on ice, you can just like drink it and not notice. And the thing is, it's a heavy alcohol.
Well,
so you can drink a lot of it and not even like know.
Can you modify it and like put certain
on the bottle that you have, it says lemon juice. I don't know.
Put lemon juice in it?
It was like a little bit of lemon juice and some ice. Like,
okay.
Just drink it cold.
It goes a long way.
Alright.
Because it'll get rid of the flavor, and the alcohol is not like overwhelming in it.
Well, can I put lemonade in it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's good. One of the other ones on the bottle, I'm pretty sure, was just orange juice. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I might as well, because I don't have access to lemon juice itself. I can get lemonade.
I have lime juice.
Yeah.
That might work.
Yeah.
I mean, if you need it, I got some in the fridge.
I'll bring it over next time. We'll be like, yo, let's have some fucking Japanese sake.
Let's do it.
I also bought my own bottle, so I have one at home too.
Cool, we can drink together.
On it. Yeah.
Dang, I wish I was 21.
I had a little bit of it.
Dude, I'm gonna be 21 officially Monday, and I'm gonna go to a bar and just drink.
There you go.
I'm gonna day drink just to see how that feels.
It's terrible.
Nah, I don't like day drinking.
Well, I got work Tuesday, so I'm gonna be fucked. And then after that, I have Deer Week, which is nothing but drinking, shooting guns, and doing redneck shit for a whole fucking week. It's gonna be bad. Like, I'm not gonna come back the same. I'm not coming back the same.
You know I love that redneck shit.
User. Yeah, he's gonna come back onto the podcast with like a fucking. He's gonna trim his hair to make it a mullet. He's gonna
look like Jake.
Yeah, he's gonna look like Jake. He's gonna gain 100 pounds.
Yes, sir.
Bro, I'm gonna be built like a fucking dump truck.
Oh
my god. And I go from skinny boy to morbidly obese boy in a matter of weeks.
Cue up the Skinner again, like we did for that the last podcast we had with him on it.
Dude, that was so fucking fun.
Dude, I can't believe we got him on a podcast after saying for all these years we should get a hook on the podcast.
We got a
directly referring to him too.
We got a hick on the podcast.
We did it.
That was one of our crowning moments.
Yeah, we got a hick on the podcast. Now we got to get another hick. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, I was checking the Millville cam.
Oh, okay.
We can move over to the Millville cam now.
Switch into the Ville cam.
No. We should do that every once in a while.
Yeah, it's like, let's see what's going on here.
Let's see what's going on the corner. There's two prostitutes fighting each other.
Crack deal!
Yeah.
And that was the Millville cam. And then they just snatch it.
I was gonna put a camera up on my corner and try and record some like funny shit at night, but I'm afraid that if I like put it online, let's say it gets like a bunch of views, and then some guy in Millville sees it, rats on me. Like, here we go.
Well, how the fuck
you gotta take that camera down, motherfucker.
How they gonna know it's you?
Because they're gonna see the camera in my window pointing towards the fucking ground, the corner.
No, you just take it out. Like, you get
That's
one.
the business camera. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, bro. Relax.
Oh my fucking god, that's funny.
This is totally not a live stream on Twitch right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're live right now.
Bro, I would totally live stream my corner from like the hours of like 10 o'clock to like 6 in the morning.
Oh, dude.
So like as soon as it gets dark, as soon as it gets dark till like 10 o'clock, where everybody's kind of home and all the businesses are closed, the street's empty. Oh, that's the perfect, like, that's like prime time television right there. That's some amazing shit.
Yeah, because you're going to see some drunk ass motherfucker go, hey, my motherfucking bitch, let me.
There's the guy,
motherfucking dog
the guy
died.
who, the Millville quacker, you know, the Millville,
Did you just call him quacker?
Yeah, the guy who walks around and quacks. There's the pimp and the prostitute that were on my corner. They're really funny.
I've heard about that one.
Yeah.
I never heard about this.
They're really funny.
Elaborate for me.
I've told this story like 5 times on the podcast.
Oh, never mind.
The short end of the story is there was a pimp and a prostitute on my corner, and I got to hear the pimp yell at her one night because she only had $40, and that's what happened.
Bro, that's fucking funny as shit. I didn't need to hear the rest of it. That's funny as fuck. Just
Yeah,
hearing that
Yeah,
part.
the TLDR version.
Yeah, but that happened. There was you get all kinds of stuff. It's
That's
amazing.
fucking funny, dude.
People fight each other on my corner sometimes.
So, what's
Screw
up
up,
in your
bitch.
corner in particular, or is that just throughout all of Millville?
One night a
Whoa.
guy OD'd in my parking lot. Now it's not very funny, but you know it happened.
Did he seize the fuck out?
Yeah, we had to call the ambulance, and they came and did
That's
the
kinda
smell
funny.
and salt. They did the smell and salt. The smell and salt works fast.
Which one? Oh, the smelling salts?
Yeah, they work fast. They actually like work really good. Like the guy was out. Like he was foaming at the mouth. He was in my parking lot, like next to my car, dying. And like I was looking out my window watching it, and the guy in the ambulance, he comes out. He,
This
like,
sounds like Disturbia.
no, he like pulls a thing out of his jacket. He like snaps. He puts it under his nose, and the guy snaps right up, like that. It was amazing. I was like genuinely surprised. I didn't know they worked like that.
I would have been like,
Yeah,
I'm
they just
motherfucker,
take
you
it.
just
They,
say
they
that
snap
junkie.
it and they put it under your nose, and then like within seconds you're up. And he gets up, and then the cops come. They take his shoes off, and a baggie falls out of his shoe. They're like, oh, there's a little white powder in it.
whoa.
He like throw him in the ambulance. They all drive away.
Oh, that's fucking funny. Just like, get his ass in there. We'll deal with it later.
Yeah.
The power of modern medicine, though. Like, goddamn.
What the fuck would they do?
Smelling salts are actually like they.
What are they, meth?
No, it's like this. It's like this super strong smelling like thing, and when they put it on your nose, it just wakes you up. Like I don't know how it works, but it does. Like you can do that to just a normal person that's sleeping too. Like if you go up to a person that's sleeping and put smelling salts under their nose, they'll wake up immediately.
I'm like, what the fuck is going
Yeah,
on?
they'll just be like, "What?"
I'll keep that in mind whenever I need to like wake someone up.
Dude, next time I come over here, I'm half fucking drunk.
Colin said that he was gonna buy some and bring them. And now I'm pissed because I know one of these nights I'm gonna be sleeping on my vacation. I'm just gonna be woken up abruptly in the middle of the night and be like, "Motherfucker!"
And then you're gonna be awake for 2 or 3 hours, and then you're gonna come back down.
Like, woo!
Yeah!
I'm fucking ready. Let's fucking do this.
Maybe I should buy some smelling salts for when I get tired. Just pop one open under my nose. Just wake up immediately.
Dude, I honestly that sounds like meth.
No,
Nah, bro,
it's not. It's good for you.
It builds
It's probably not good for you.
It
I
builds
don't know.
character.
It builds character.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you never
Like
know.
meth.
Like meth.
Yeah,
Builds
it's just like
character.
meth.
Yo, you wanna know something funny? A girl from high school, Gianna DeMichael, hit me up, and she's a notorious fucking junkie, and was like, "Hey, homie, I haven't seen you in forever." I'm like, "What do you want?" She's like, "Can you give me a couple bucks for my hotel room?" I'm like, "No, struggling.
No.
It's
No,
struggling.
no.
No, you're not getting any money.
No, no money.
No money for me."
I also
bitch.
had someone from high school hit me up, but it was about like Facebook. Like they were supposed to send me a link, and they never did. So
Good. It's probably a fucking hack.
I don't know why they'd send me one though. They never sent me it. I checked Facebook. I checked Instagram. I got nothing.
I ignore everybody from high school except the people that I like actually talk to. Like I'll talk to you. I'll talk to Nick. I'll talk to
Damn, we've been fucking friends since elementary school, dude.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but I'll still talk to you from cause you're
Yeah.
from. I've known you. Like I'll
Fucking
talk to
way back.
Nick from high school. I'll talk to
Yeah.
Kyle. I'll talk to and I'll talk to all those guys. But like I don't talk to anybody else. Fuck
I
everybody
mean,
else.
Kyle's kind
I
of.
talk to Bruce.
Kyle's turned into a douchebag because of Annabelle. Because she doesn't like me, and I hang out with Kyle every now and then. Especially his brother.
Mhm.
And his brother's like a half-assed namby-pamby bitch boy.
Oof.
So I gotta fucking tolerate that shit. Which is idiots, but it is what it is.
Got time for that?
Yeah. I talked to Bruce, and that's pretty much it. Like, I don't talk to anybody else.
How's he been anyway?
Work. He works.
You don't talk to Eric or Pigeon?
I talked to Eric. I didn't really talk to Eric and Pigeon in school. Like, I never me and Chris never talked in school.
Oh, okay.
Because we weren't, like, in any classes with each other. We weren't part of, like, the same group in, like, during, like, Delcy 1 and stuff, so we were kind of like...
Well, the Delcy 1 group, from what I remember, for the first 3 years...
Yeah, I talked to a lot of people from that group. But
the first 3 years were fun. It was... Actually, no. 2 years. Because we ruled that table senior year.
No, we didn't. I ruled that bitch all throughout my fucking high school career.
Oh, what, in senior year?
Yeah. Senior year, junior year, sophomore year, freshman.
Well,
I owned that bitch.
corner in the library, I remember, was pretty fucking
I owned that bitch.
Yeah. No, fucking
I hate to say it, but I was the head honcho at that fucking table, and if you had a problem with it, you can fucking bring it up with me.
You guys got that. I'll just sit over here.
Yeah. Well, listen, the high school cafeteria at our school was
I always thought it would have been so much fun for a fight to break out in that corner, because it would have ended so fast.
You would have been like, bitch!
There would have been so many people there. No, because think about it this, let's say, I've had this theoretical conversation before. I was like, let's say, if somebody was in there and got in a fight with Bruce and somebody hit Bruce, you know how many people would have jumped up and beat the fuck out of it?
Oh,
There would have been like 30 people on top of that man. It would have been crazy.
Fuck that.
Yeah, he would have been dead.
That's like Shorzy. Hey, beat the
That's
shit
what
out of that
happened
guy.
to any of us. If somebody would have came up and punched me straight in the face, there would have been 30 other motherfuckers on that dude.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
And then the cops would have got called, and it would have been big fucking whoopee shit, and it would have been self-defense.
That would have been a great experience, but it never happened.
Yeah, because nobody fucked with us.
We got close, but that would have been... I've yelled at a few people in that corner. I've yelled at quite a few people in that corner. I went off on Angela that one time.
Angela was fucking...
I fucking yell. I was livid.
Angela was like fucking half autistic.
Well, it was only because I don't want to hate him, but like, you know, he would not stop using words that he shouldn't have been using in my corner. And you know, when it makes people uncomfortable and they don't want to be around him, and it makes people want to leave, you know, I have to tell him, you know, he needs to fucking stop.
Yo.
Yeah, no, I felt
I love the story how he got whacked in the fucking face at gym class.
I feel bad for him about that.
No, he was picking on fucking that one kid.
No,
He
Eli was
deserved it.
fucking with him.
Oh, Eli was fucking with him?
Yeah, Eli was fucking with him.
Dude, I hear two different sides
No,
of the story all the time.
they were both guilty in that party.
But dude, that story when Angelo got his shit housed, I was like, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking kid walks out bloody
Bruce
mouth.
was there for that. Bruce and Kyle were both there.
Oh, they watched it happen.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucked.
Kid in my school got his shit rocked.
Oh, shit.
Fucking housed, bro.
Like absolutely in the ambulance immediately. Type of get your shit rocked.
Oh my god.
Like,
Kid punched him. This giant, like, fucking roided out dude came up to this skinny little Italian kid and busted his jaw so bad that it broke his braces.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like
Now, Angelo, I will say, he was also kind of guilty because he was the one provoking him. But, like, Eli is this giant fucking homunculus man. Like,
dude, this kid was ripped for no reason.
He was jacked. He was crazy too. I'm pretty sure he was some sort of.
He had like these fucking rashes or burns across his face and body. It looked like he was on fire.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And
he was like
chemical burns. I don't know what it was.
I don't know. I think it was he just had bad skin, honestly. 'Cause he was this jacked, fucking testosterone-filled meat man. Like,
and
I don't understand.
House this poor retard.
This poor little Italian kid.
No, call it as it is. He was a little retard. He
You can call him.
I don't know. I used to like Angelo. I used to talk to him a lot. He was in all my classes. He can be chill. He just has a fucking loud mouth.
That's what happens when you're raised in an Italian household. You just become loud.
It's true.
You just become loud. That's it.
And stubborn.
Yes.
I'm allowed to say that. I'm Italian.
I honestly think I'm Italian because everyone asks me, "Hey, are you Italian?"
I'm actually
no,
Scottish.
I don't know.
I'm actually Scott.
You're Scott.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
As far as I know, shut up.
Bitch.
I didn't think anyone heard that.
I think we're all good here.
I'm ready. Whenever you guys are.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what else to talk about.
I could talk about. Did I talk about 50 Cent on here recently?
No, what did he do?
Well, I finished it.
Oh, cool.
It was okay. I mean, that first album is amazing.
Yeah, great.
Oh wait, I did. I remember telling you guys I finished 50 Cent. I left off saying there was a poll between The Who and Nickelback. Well, The Who won, so I'm listening to The Who.
Right.
They're good.
Yeah, I'm currently listening to The Who Sell Out, which I've listened to before. That album's good. But that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do the album review thing?
Oh yeah,
We could do that.
Yeah, we could do that for. We still haven't done that yet. Okay, so there's a possibility we might be doing something new coming soon. I mean, it's kind of not new, but it's like it's
The
similar to
ideas.
what Zach's Artist of the Week thing is, except it's just like one particular album for an artist, and then I had an idea.
All of us talking about it.
Yeah, I had an idea for it, but I'll save that for off camera and the actual episode itself when that actually gets released.
I'm hoping it's the albums that we discussed earlier.
Oh yeah, no, there still will be, but like I had an idea for the series. We'll talk about it after this.
Cool.
So, does anybody else have anything else?
I'm
good.
I'm 21 tomorrow, bitches!
Yeah, when this vid comes out, he will be 21.
Remember
So,
to
wish Luke a happy birthday in the comments,
Tip your delivery driver home.
and your Wawa barista.
Yes.
especially if it's him.
Auf Wiedersehen, children.